With 7, Card Hub looking into financial data to figure out how long it would take the average person to pay off their credit card debt. For example, the average person in the city of Orlando owes about $5,300. Now, based on average income, it would take that person about 4 years to pay off that debt. The most sustainable city in America is actually Cupertino, California. It would only take the average person there about 10 months to pay off their debt. Joining us right now to talk more about how to chop out that debt is Certified Financial Planner Joe Bert. He's live in our studio this morning. Great to see you as always.
You know why Cupertino would take less time?
Why is that?
It's a home of Apple. High incomes.
That's where all the rich people live.
You got it.
Why do you think we have so much debt here in the city of Orlando?
Because unfortunately we've turned credit into a way of life, Amy. It used to be in the old days before we had the plastic in our wallet, we had to write a check or pay cash so you didn't run up the debt. And today we have that, I want it now, I can't wait, I need it now. And it's a way to get what you want, but you pay the price, and it's not good.
We do. And 4 years seems like a long time. And we have to remember, too, that's 4 years without adding debt.
Bingo.
To the $5,300.
That's the key.
You got to chop that out, and otherwise it's going to take a whole lot longer.
It'll take your lifetime. If credit is a way of life, it'll take your lifetime, and it ruins more people's financial security than anything else because it's so easy to use, and we always find an excuse to do it. And people don't have an emergency account, so what they do is they have an emergency, and then they start putting on the credit card debt, and then they really get into trouble, and they start doing the payday loans, which is 10 times worse than the credit card debt.
Yeah, because those guys charge outrageous interest, right?
It's unbelievable.
Okay, so what do we need to do? What are some ways that we can take control of this in the new year?
Discipline. It is the key. You know, we spend money on stuff that we think is a necessity. How many times you go to Starbucks and buy that, cappuccino, latte, mocha, whatever.
You don't need to have that.
You don't need to have that. Take your coffee from home, pack your lunch. It's the little things that add up over time. Discipline yourself, and if you can do that, you'll start to whittle down that credit card. But unfortunately, we fall into a lifestyle, and then we go out with our friends, on Saturday night, Friday night, go to the movies, go to dinner, and all of a sudden we're using that credit card, and it does add up. It really takes discipline, and unfortunately, most of us don't have it.
What about the interest rates on these cards? I know we always talk about, the people who kind of do the card shuffle. They're like, oh, I got this great rate, I'm going to transfer everything over. Is that a problem?
It's not a problem as long as you're making the payments. The problem is if you miss a payment, read the fine print, that interest rate will go up to 20, 22, 24% like that, and all of a sudden you're in trouble. And if you start missing payments, you can't play that game, and now you've got yourself a bunch of credit cards with high interest rates that you can't get out of. It's a tragedy. Like quicksand. It's awful.
Right. And the store credit cards are some of the worst ones when it comes to the interest rates.
Yes, they're the ones that'll jack you up easily.
Okay.
Yeah. And you have to be careful because you go into the store today and they want to sign you up right away. Now, that's not a bad idea if you're buying thousands of dollars worth of stuff to get that 10, 15, 20% discount.
Right.
But the key is discipline yourself to pay that credit card off every month. If you're not paying off your credit card every month, you're in financial trouble.
All right. Joe, how can people find you?
Just Google me, Joe Bert, 2 words, B-E-R-T.